The Father, the Son, and Holy. This man, with his Clark Kent glasses and Hollywood hair, has been dubbed by many corners of the internet as the hottest priest alive. But he renounced his priesthood for sex. Well, kind of. Let's unpack that. Don Alberto Ravagnani is a 32-year-old Italian former priest who became one of the Catholic Church's most prominent digital personalities. With a handsome presence, engaging communication style, and hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram and YouTube, he connected with a generation often distant from traditional ecclesial structures. Unlike most priests, Ravagnani didn't just priest from the pulpit. He embraced social media, working out on screen, engaging in lively dialogue with young people, and even controversially posting sponsored content for dietary supplements. But his departure from the priesthood didn't come because of supplements, selfies, or online aesthetics. The central issue was something more profound: the church's requirement of celibacy. Ravagnani described it as a struggle he had lived with for years, the tension between human affectivity and a vow of celibacy that he found increasingly untenable. He explained that he could no longer, in good conscience, uphold a discipline that felt to him dehumanizing and disconnected from the lived experience of many believers. According to him, the silence around sexuality within clerical life creates a culture of pretense where everybody is expected to appear perfect, even when they feel anything but. Critics in more conservative Catholic circles have described his departure as emblematic of a modern, overly individualistic approach to priesthood, arguing that celibacy is not simply a restriction but a spiritual discipline freely embraced by generations of clergy. At the same time, others, including voices within the church, responded with empathy, acknowledging the emotional and spiritual weight of such a decision. For centuries, celibacy in the Latin Rite has been upheld as a sign of undivided service. But in a world increasingly open about sexuality and intimacy, that discipline is being re-examined by figures at the margins and the mainstream alike. Don Alberto's choice isn't a simple headline about sex or scandal. It's a reminder that even centuries-old institutions are shaped, challenged, and sometimes unsettled by very human questions.
More.